How's it going, everybody? Just wanted to kind of give an update about what's been going on here. I haven't released a video in a while, and that's just because, one, I've been busy with the new baby and visiting family and all that kind of stuff, and two was I was working, falling some trees, and had got a tree hung up, and there's a myriad of different things I could have done to avoid it, but I was getting frustrated and trying to work too fast, and guess what? Didn't look up, and a big branch fell out of the tree and hit me. After I had already looked the tree over from one side, I just didn't look at it from the other side, and that's when it fell and hit me. So try to never get frustrated or in a hurry. If you do, just stop what you're doing and calm down, because it could end up getting you. So it was an eye-opening experience for me. But some of the things I got going on, this is a 2171 that's been busted up really bad. It got hit with a skid steer, but I got a bunch of parts coming to fix it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a 75cc OEM top end on it and rebuild it back up and get it looking nice, and then I'm gonna send it off to have it ported. So that's coming in the near future. I'm not going to say who it's being ported by, but I'll let you know once it's finished. But so that's this one. I mean, it got busted up bad. And then I got a bunch of stuff. Those two saws, the 285 and the 143 there, that's a buddy's. And then my 4200 down there that still needs some seals put in it, and another ProMac 1010, and I still have some saws in there that need to be worked on. I finally got my MS880 back, so the steel family's all back together. That's the MS880, 660, 460, 044, and 361. So I got a pretty good little lineup there. My Huskies. Let's see what else. This box here, that's an 064, just in pieces, that needs to be put together. And then that box over there on the shelf, that's a 6400 Dolmar that I'm working on getting parts to build into a 7910. So I'm really looking forward to that one, if I can ever get a hold of the parts. Another thing I've been working on is this little stand-up grinder right here. Since I kind of started cutting a little bit in my free time, I didn't want to spend all my time hand filing, so I wanted to get something that could speed the process up. And I've finally just now getting to where I'm getting good with it, and I'm getting the kind of edges that I want. So here in the future, the immediate future, I'm going to be doing a kind of a complete review of this thing. So as you can see here, this used to be a ripping chain. Pretty sure it came from the factory as a ripping chain. And I'm putting a 30-degree edge on it. So I've basically got the formula down, and that is just about, that's just as sharp as I can get it with a hand file. So the only way you can get it sharper than that is with a square grind. So I'm pretty happy with that, and this wasn't a really expensive grinder. I'll kind of go over this whole setup as soon as I feel like I got all my talking points down and have everything, all my ducks in a row for it. So that'll probably come up before anything else will. I got some chain breakers and spinners finally to repair my own chains. So about the only thing I need is a bar grinder, and I'll basically have a full service saw shop in my little 200 or 300 square foot shop here. So that's pretty exciting to be able to have everything I need without having to rely on anyone or anything. That Pioneer farm saw over there needs seals, so got to do that. There's a Super XL over there. It's right there. That needs some work on it, and those Macs up there also need some work. So, oh man, I got saws and boxes I ain't even opened yet. So there's just a lot I got going on, and just there's lots of content here, and I'm barely scratched the surface here. I would like to do more videos of me working on these saws, but my lighting in here really sucks. So until I have the opportunity this winter to rewire the shop and drop some more lights in here, then you probably won't see very much of me actually working on saws. Maybe, one or two little things that I feel is important that you may need to see. Other than that, it's mostly going to be cutting videos, and I was trying to get some cutting videos the day I got hit, but I got hit early on in the day, like not even like an hour in, and I got hit, and I had to pack up and go home. Luckily, nothing was broken or injured, but it did feel like I got hit by a car, and those are similar. I had similar injuries to being hit by a car, like whiplash and all that kind of stuff, and I've just now gotten over it completely. So I'm gonna go cut this weekend. Probably won't get any footage, but it'll be fun nonetheless. So I'm really excited about this saw, the 2171. The only thing I don't like is, man, the handles on these. Even the Husky handles aren't that bad. I'm almost wondering if if Husqvarna done it on purpose, just to make the Johnsonreds more uncomfortable than the Husqvarnas. Because I don't have a small hand, but I don't have a large hand either, and the handle is very robust. It is. I mean, it fits snug. But if you look at the wrap there, see, it doesn't wrap all the way around into my palm. So I don't feel like I have an extremely good purchase on the rear handle that I'm operating the saw with. Even though I'm gripping it tight, and it's not super uncomfortable. But if you look at the steel, even this 880, look at that, my fingers come all the way around and touch the palm of my hand. So when I'm operating the saw, I have an extremely good purchase on the rear handle. Like, I can touch the palm. So the steel handle is contoured to like the palm of your hand, whereas the Johnsonred isn't. And that's one of the reasons I got rid of my last Johnsonreds. But since Husqvarna decided to stop making them, I felt like I needed to go ahead and get one back in my collection. I got some over there, but they're all vintage. So I needed to get, one of the last. I mean, this isn't the last one. This is a 2171. The 2172 X-Torques were the kind of the last ones, but This will kind of not solidify my Johnsred collection, but this will count as one of the last Johnsreds before they went out, even though it's got the 75cc top end. I mean, that's basically the non-X Torque 71cc top end. They're identical, so just a different aesthetic is all it is. And well, pop that off, and it's amazing how clean it stays down in there. It's one of my favorite things about the Huskies, the air injection. You can't beat it as far as filtration. But just wanted to pop in and kind of give everyone an idea of what's going on. I'm up to 89 subscribers. I've picked up several people here in the last couple of weeks, so welcome. Hope you're enjoying the content. I'm eventually going to get set up to where I can start uploading a lot more content, but I'm going to need to get better lights here, because my ability to cut on a regular basis is somewhat limited, so those will be kind of further between than my actual wrenching videos, so I just got to get better light. Anyway, just wanted to give an update. Hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe out there, everybody, and God bless.